Welcome to another episode of Foreign Insight Podcast with your host Maddox, man. Like, share, subscribe, and let's get into a real serious topic. I was gone for a little while. I had to get my mental correct. I was kind of off for a second. However, this topic don't make my mental any better. But I must address something, man. We are living in a cruel world. A cruel world. When you have a bunch of thugs and criminals on the street hurting the innocent. This topic is about a young lady from Ukraine that's literally was escaping a war-ridden area to come to America for a better life. And her life was, I can't even talk. Her life was taken by this thug. But you know what I find funny about this? I haven't seen this topic up to date. Maybe it have. I haven't seen it. Any major coverage on this case on CNN and other liberal stations. I wonder why. Is it because the person unalive is from Ukraine? Could it be that? And the black guy did it and don't fit their narrative? Without further ado, man, let's take a look at what happened in Charlotte. With this lady was minding her business and was unalive unexpectedly. I swear this shit pisses me off. This shit pisses me off. And look what he say. I got that white girl. So CNN and other liberal stations, this wasn't a hate crime? This is clearly a hate crime. But let's go with other cases like Daniel Penny and Jordan Neely when y'all spent the narrative and made it racial because a black guy was unalive by a white guy and other people. Or y'all played blind to the other people who was helping Daniel Penny. They made it about race. This is a clear hate crime. 100%. 100%. Now, hear me out. People are saying, why no one didn't help her? Like, people are saying, why no one didn't help her to prevent it from happening? It was too fast that no one can prevent that from happening because it was unprovoked and no one seen it happening or seen it coming. Now, if you're saying, how can no one didn't help her after she was attacked, then I agree with you. People could have, hey, what you doing? Hitting that girl? Because from this video right here, you can't even tell. I blocked it out. But from the unfiltered version, you can't even tell she was actually poked. Like he just punched her a couple times. And even that alone, seeing a random guy punch a woman, the men on that train supposed to check him. Like, fuck you doing, dude? But when he's walking, you see the drips of blood going down there. So the people in that area, like, oh shit, and shocked. You can't blame these people. However, people could have helped after the fact, but this is all Monday quarterbacking after the fact because a lot of people complaining never been in this type of scenario before. Now, for the other people on the opposite side of the train who don't know what's going on, they see him walking and dripping. In their mind, it could have been his blood dripping because in the actual video, one part left out because I can't show that part. She didn't even know she was poked. She didn't know she was poked. When she realized it, because she had a black shirt on, so you really can't see the red. She started getting weak, and then she passes out in between the chairs. So a lot of people don't know from that other angle, you can't see her because she's balled up on the floor in between the chairs in the unfiltered video. This right here, this guy deserves the DP, and I don't care who don't like it. Get these fucking people off the street. And Trump was correct when he said they're closing down mental institutions, leaving the mentally ill on the street. You can't arrest them because of homelessness, or you can't arrest them because they're mentally ill, but you know they're going to commit a crime that will make them get arrested or go to jail.
Part of the problem is we used to have mental institutions, and I said this yesterday. We had a mental institution where you take a sicko, so many signs, and you'd bring them to a mental health institution. Those institutions are largely closed because communities didn't want them. Communities didn't want to spend the money for them. So you don't have any intermediate ground. You can't put him in jail because he hadn't done anything yet, but you know he's going to do something. So we're going to be talking seriously about opening mental health institutions again.
He's right. This is a prime example of it. But not only that, let's take a look at what the mayor said of Charlotte. She said, "We will never arrest our way out of issues such as homelessness and mental health," Lyles said. This is the same lady. Look at her face. It's her right here. These soft on crime policies is hurting American people. And it's usually Democratic cities or Democratic counties. This is a fact. This whole bail reform shit, I call it bail reform fish. You know how when people go fishing and you got to catch the fish and then release the fish back into the water? In these liberal states, in these liberal cities, that's what's happening with the criminal. They catch and then release the criminal. Catch and then release the criminal. Catch and then release the criminal. You don't believe me? Look at this guy. Arrested 14 times. 1-4. What is this guy doing on the streets? He's black. He don't have opportunity. He had every opportunity to commit crimes, right? And that's fine. I'm telling you, let's stop wasting the taxpayers' dollars and just get rid of him. What he did was crazy. And I'm hearing about some people started a GoFundMe for this man. It got taken down. But this is sick, man. This makes me so angry, man. So angry. Society is sick. Where's Daniel Penny when you need him? So watch this. People will get mad at, the Democrats will get mad at Daniel Penny because he saved other people's lives on the train because of an actual threat saying, I'm going to unalive somebody, and he's threatening people, lunging at people, and then he get choked out on the train. Well, not only Daniel Penny, but other people help as well. Racism. He's wrong. Somehow, Jordan Neely is the hero. That make no sense at all. But in this case, is a lunatic that did what Jordan Neely might have done. He actually did it. So it's a high possibility that if Daniel Penny didn't do what he did, that Jordan Neely probably would have hurt somebody or unlocked somebody on the train. So he did. So Daniel Penny did what he did to protect people. You can't take risks with people who are mentally ill saying they're going to unlive people. In this case, he was straight quiet and just bust out and did it. He's what you call a black racist asshole. And this blood is directly on the hands of liberal policy. Directly on the hands of liberal policy. This man arrested 14 times. He should have never been on the train that day. He should have been in jail. In prison. In a mental program. Not on the streets dealing with regular people, man. R.I.P. to that lady, and my condolences go out to her families and friends. This is sad, man. I can't. Oh God, I can't stand niggas. I swear to God, I can't stand niggas. Let's give a moment of silence to this beautiful lady. R.I.P. to you, young lady. With that being said, man, God bless. Good night, man.